Hey everyone, my name is Mr. Zack, and today we're going to be going into the world of sound. And I'm going to start right at the beginning of all of it by explaining what sound actually is. So sound is nothing more than a vibration. And that vibration starts somewhere, travels through some kind of matter, and then goes right into our ears so that we can hear it. Now, if you don't have matter, you can't actually hear anything. So if you're in like the vacuum of outer space, you actually can't really hear sound waves because they don't have anything to bounce off of. So let me start by making a vibration, maybe my hands. Whenever I clap, just like that, you could probably hear it at home. What's happening is I clap my hands, and the particles of air all start to vibrate, all in a row from myself. So whenever I clap, those vibrations go from my hands all the way through your computer speaker, and that way you can hear my clap. Now, all vibrations actually make a kind of sound. Behind me, I have some like fun bells you might have seen at the Clay Center before. If I hit it, I make a pretty loud vibration, and that vibration has a lot of air kind of all moving around, and that's how we can hear it. Now let's say you're wondering, Mr. Zack, well, if sound is always vibrations, why can't I like feel it? Well, sometimes you can, but you probably just don't realize it. Take your own voice. I'm gonna say my name. You guys at home also say your name with me for this, okay? Mr. Zack. Now you might not really feel any vibrations, but this time take one of your hands, put it right over your throat, and say your name again, Mr. Zack. Do you feel anything fun? You could probably feel all of a sudden there's some vibrations happening in your throat. That's all your vocal folds that are kind of like going back and forth, having air pass over them. And that's how we can actually speak. It's how we can sing. And it's how we can make any kind of sounds as a human. Now, all sounds have vibrations, but sometimes it's hard to hear them because maybe they're little vibrations. Let me take something like a slinky here, right? And my slinky, if I kind of like drop it and have it hit the floor, it's pretty quiet. It might be hard for people like you at home to be able to hear it. But I can take something like a cup, which in this case is called a resonator, put it inside of my slinky that's making a vibration, and it's actually going to make it easier for us to hear it. So now watch. All those little sounds that we don't even really hear unless we get really close to the slinky get a whole lot louder. We're increasing the amplitude. We're making it bigger. By the way, here's a fun fact. In the movie Star Wars, it has like the blaster sounds. When they were trying to figure out what sound to make the blaster, the sound engineer saw a giant like coil on a like telephone line, and whenever he got close to it, he heard this sound. And that sound is actually what they used. They kind of added some processing and effects to it, but it's what they used in the movie. Alrighty, guys. So now I have a special activity at home. You're probably going to see an activity sheet that goes along with this, but you guys are going to be sound engineers. And what I need you to do is build an instrument using things from around your home. There's a lot of ways you can do this. You can have like a cup or something. You can take like an old like plastic thing you're not using, and then figure out, I just need to make something vibrate. Whether I'm stretching a balloon over it to hit it like a drum, maybe some rubber bands to act like strings, and see if you can kind of make your own tiny vibrations super loud. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and I can't wait to have you back at the Clay Center.